super quick tip on how to overcome bad habits, quote unquote bad habits. So for example, smoking, going to bed late, overeating, and just pretty much something that requires or eventually makes us to overindulge into something. And so what I found is that every single time when I'm doing something, so for example, I have an unmet need inside of myself, and every single time when that unmet need is not satisfied, then I'm trying to satisfy that in a different way. So for example, this is what I realized about myself yesterday. So for example, yesterday I had like a huge craving for a social life, but I'm still struggling to come out of this freaking monk mode that I've been, screwing up myself with. I'm just not too much in the position that, like having too many friends to call up and, hey man, like let's hang out today. And so with that being said, yesterday I was like, man, like I really cannot do that. And so what happened is that I just simply felt this need for socializing, and I just simply didn't get that thing. And so many times a good replacement for that for me is gym. And so yesterday I was also tired, and I was like, man, like I went to the gym, but I was like running like 30 minutes or something, and I was like, man, like that's enough. I'm tired, I'm like off. It's like just let this thing go. And I went back home and I was like, man, like I'm still searching for an alternative, because I just simply have something that I need to satisfy. And so I was like, man, okay, let's just do something. And yeah, so pretty much I haven't really been able to find anything, and I just ate. Like honestly, yesterday, since mostly I'm eating one meal a day, but yesterday I ate for lunch, and I wasn't really hungry for dinner. And I was like, man, like let's just eat something, because I just simply have to recoup with those dopamines. And I was eating, and I just went to sleep, and today I just like didn't want to wake up, and I was like, oh, that crap, And what I got to realize is that if today I don't start my day running, then I would just simply put myself into this freaking grotto, and I would be just like, man, like, my life doesn't worth anything, and I would be just like, digging myself into a hole. And so the actual idea that I realized here is that whenever we are on the track of trying to overindulge into something that is not healthy for us, then every single time, if you are able to find something that can be an alternative for getting that dopamine, then we are good. So for example, you need to smoke, let's say, or you need to play video games. Instead of video games, what if you're building up the habit to hit the gym? For example, instead of smoking, you are building up the habit to start running, or instead of going out there and crazy partying and socializing and drinking, again, you're hitting the gym. And I'm coming up with the gym because this is the thing that I've been working out for all of those instances for me. I mean, like, if you're doing a proper gym, it's like all of your problems is solved. And this is not an overstatement, okay? And or it could be like, hey man, I'm meditating, or I'm doing yoga, or I'm just like having a conversation, or I'm just journaling, or I'm just writing, or playing the guitar, or piano, or whatever that might be. And so with that being said, if we are able to always replace those things and always indulge into something that we do not necessarily want to do, but will help us with creative dopamines, I mean like dopamines that we've been earned, then we are good. Then we've been able to get to that place. And so with that being said, this is the thing that we are supposed to be focusing on: love.